Hey guys, Dakara here, welcome back to my channel. Today we're in Season 7, Episode 14. Oh no, we're on Episode 14. We're getting so close to the end. I don't even want to think about it. For the last episode, we had Willow going through some pretty heavy stuff, facing some insecurities and some doubts, worries, you know, all that good stuff, and Allison absolutely sold the hell out of it. And we also had Buffy coming to the conclusion of, well, deciding, should I say, whether to remove the chip from Spike or repair the chip from Spike or do nothing. So we'll hopefully find out which she decides in this one. I'm hoping for a little more, I want to say, of Buffy in this episode because, yeah, considering we don't have long left, it's making me nervous. I'm always nervous now watching these episodes, but I'm excited. Also, before I start, never underestimate a woman who loves Supernatural and was born in November. I still have this t-shirt. I wear it every single year. I freaking love it. And never trust a woman that was born in November. I love Supernatural, guys. These are wise words. Wise words. Let's roll that intro and get straight into it. Here we go.
I'll take care.
Oh, this is what must have happened.
Extraordinary good luck, of course, and training, years of training. Joanne, keep up.
Oh, there's another one. Chow-An.
The largest part of it was instinct and reflexes. Like
He's
another
gonna fall
sense.
over, isn't he? Oh no, he's gonna get tackled.
Hey, you're not in
the
pain.
first. You're supposed to be all go-throughable.
Well, what the hell did you tackle me for, you Burke?
Burke.
Why didn't your chip go off?
Has that been removed?
When we were at the initiative,
There was a choice.
to either repair the chip or to remove it.
You removed the chip?
Yeah.
我明白你講乜嘢。
Well, I guess I got my answer like straight away. We don't see any of it. We just now know that the chip is no more. Interesting. I don't want this show to end. Every time I see these credits now, I'm like, please. There's going to be a point where I don't have any new content for this. One of the best shows of all time. Hands down. Brilliant.
You know this is very dangerous.
You mean Spike not having a chip?
Why on earth did you make that decision?
I guess it was instinct.
Those are some hoops you've got there.
I made that up. I knew the bringer was there because his shoes squeaked. I can't count the dangers. Random demons and now Spike?
And the principal.
What?
He was in the school basement holding a shovel, acting kind of evasive. Plus, he's got that whole too charming to be real thing going.
Giles's facial expressions give me life.
Spike had a chip before, remember? When they first had him kill and sire all those people?
We have no idea if his chip was working then.
Spike has his soul now. That's what's going to stop him from hurting people. He can be a good man, Giles.
Your feelings for him are coloring your judgment. I can hear it in your voice.
It was wrong. You can't beat evil by doing evil.
Well, I hope you're right. You're gambling with a lot of lives.
I can't blame Giles for trying to talk some sense into Buffy there, like, and being nervous for her. Like, it makes sense. But I'm glad that Buffy's going with her gut and what she really wants. Is
Hi, can
that
I
a
help?
Shantae?
You seem kind of confused.
Yes, it is. A singer in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I'm Xander.
Listen, I can't even figure out if I've got the right kind of rope.
Something like functional around the house or, recreational. By which I mean, for example, boating.
Yes, those.
Someone up for sexy, funky fun.
I need to store my kayak.
Not a bad plan. You'll need stronger rope than that. Want to have coffee with me later?
What?
Xander. I like the confidence, though. Oh, please don't get caught snooping around in his office.
Now, if I were a sign of being evil, where would I be?
You looking for something?
File folders?
The supply cabinet in the outer office has those things.
My bad. Okay, thanks.
What is that?
What are you doing tonight?
Watching a reality show about a millionaire?
She gets time to do that?
I'd like to take you out to dinner if that's all right with you.
I'd be happy to have dinner with you.
I'll draw up the paperwork.
How romantic. Great stuff. Is he some kind of hunter, though? He could be a hunter, right?
Isn't that weird? He's a principal. Why do you think he asked me out? I mean, he could be interested, right? Maybe I'm getting promoted for doing such a good job.
That makes sense, too.
Willow's the savage.
He's really interested. Are you interested back?
He's solid, he's smart, he's normal.
That you think...
What if he is wicked, in which case, is that why I'm attracted to him?
I'm gonna wait for that sentence to come around again before I jump on.
I think I like him.
Help you move on.
Why does everybody in this house think I'm still in love with Spike?
Guys, guess what happened?
Buffy got a date.
No, I did. Fine, way to steal my thunder.
Principal Wood, and I think he's aligned with the first.
Also like 10 years older than you, right?
Which is like 100 years younger than your type.
Willow!
Principal Wood, she'll gasp.
Watch it, or I'm gonna make you talk about your new girlfriend who you hold hands with under the dinner table and think we don't notice.
How about yours, Xander? She evil?
Well, she's interested in me, so there's a good chance.
Ice cream is a universal language.
我好多中國人唔飲擇牛奶。
What'd she say?
She's grateful to be in a land of plenty. Go and put away your new clothes.
Oh, Giles, no. Please, Giles, no.
Getting the most out of your new microwave.
You don't need a manual, it's intuitive.
Uh-oh.
Get thee behind me.
It burns as it ineffectually passes through me. I have an assignment for you.
Oh, no. Please, can everyone evil stop giving Andrew assignments? That'd be great.
They're just little girls.
You want me to hurt the girls?
No, not all of them. Just the potential slayers.
That's horrible.
The girls must die.
I could never do that. All that blood.
Willow brought something to this house. Something you can use.
The new microwave?
The gun.
Well, that's still going to be bloody.
I don't think it's really a date. That's what I think.
The hair's changed again.
How'd you go to date?
Well, it's unclear.
Buffy, I'm all right. I think I still dream of a crib for two with a white picket fence. My eyes are clear.
Good.
Never much cared for picket fences anyway. Bloody dangerous.
I should go. I don't want to be late.
That was so sweet, though.
Got myself a red eye, black coffee with a shot of espresso.
It's hot cocoa.
Well, sometimes I don't sleep too good.
No records or certificates? College transcripts.
Looks like the only stuff in the system about Principal Robinwood is super recent.
He's not in there.
That's suspicious.
They're educational.
Giles made them for Chow Ann, and now she's locked herself in the bathroom.
Chow An never had a watcher with the language problem.
Showed her these?
Giles, what were you thinking?
Holy crap!
We're trying to invade Buffy's date's privacy.
Buffy has a date?
Everybody has a date. Willow's been completely making out with this girl.
Hey, actually, Buffy's investigating Principal Wood.
Really?
Might be a date.
How can anyone think about their social life? Girls are in mortal danger.
Oh no, is this Andrew? Yeah.
I know it doesn't look promising, but I swear this place is great.
It is one of the nicer dark alleys.
Wait, where the hell did he go?
Set me up, you son of a...
He is a hunter. Or some kind of fighter. He's a vampire slayer. I really wanted to like him, so I hope he is a hunter and he's one of the good guys, right?
I guess we should talk.
That'd be nice. I would like some of the talking.
And if you'd gone ahead and married her, even though you had doubts, that would have been better?
I guess not.
You're both better off. I know it turned out good for me.
I should have taken you on a nicer date than this.
Well, I can think of something fun to do.
This place is nice. How the hell did you do that?
I've taken out a vamp here or there and some demons.
And you know who I am.
You're the Slayer. I maneuvered myself into that school, that office, just like I maneuvered you there.
You didn't hire me for my counseling skills.
They're valuable, too.
Oh, Buffy, she's getting it real rough now.
How do you know about Slayers?
My mother was one.
I didn't know that any Slayers had children.
She was killed when I was 4.
Something got her. A demon.
A vampire. And oh man, I went through this whole avenging son phase in my 20s, but I never found him. I'm just a guy with a few skills because her watcher took me in and raised me.
He was raised by his mum's watcher?
In a darkened little romantic French restaurant?
Yeah, not really sure how that happened, but...
God, he's pretty, isn't he? Like, he is so f***ing pretty. And his voice, oh.
Well, I didn't take them, but there were thongs and regular underpants.
Show me the gun.
The gun, Andrew, stay focused.
So why not have Spike do it? He's the one with the trigger.
It's not time for him yet.
Do you have any weaknesses I should know about?
You're asking a lot of questions. Are you wearing a wire?
What's going on?
You think you can trick the first? He was your friend, and he trusted you.
Stop looking like Jonathan. You're the first, and you're trying to get me to shoot innocent girls, but I won't do it.
So Andrew's actually being good.
You think this was smart?
I'm hearing something. It's not in the headphones, it's out here.
So many dead girls. There will be so many.
I knew it. See? I knew it. Listen, is this because I'm friends with Buffy?
Who's Buffy?
The Slayer.
You know the Slayer?
It can't just keep happening that demon women find me attractive.
Oh dear.
Why did you try to record it?
To study it, to see if we could figure something out from what it was saying.
Owie, ow, ow.
Owie, owie, ow, ow.
Thought it was supposed to be pulling my strings.
It said it wasn't time for you yet. And my chest hurts where the tape was.
He's such a moany baloney.
This time is crucial. We should be circling the wagons instead of doing things like going out on dates.
Oh, it's from Xander. It's one of our signals. This one's either I just got lucky, don't call me for a while, or my date's a demon who's trying to kill me.
Well, if we play the percentages...
Something's eating Xander's head.
Of course.
That might be the best thing I've ever had in my mouth.
Isn't it good?
It's Xander.
I don't think you understand what you're getting yourself into.
The seal opens and a vicious feral vampire creature comes out.
But what makes you think that's like a good idea?
Couldn't have done it without you, Xander.
How much longer do we get there?
10 minutes.
It's gonna be an awkward 10 minutes in that car.
So how do you two know each other?
He works with me, you know, in the struggle against evil.
Buffy!
He's a vampire.
Oh, God, hurry.
Oh. Xander, look what you almost dated.
I think your friend's gonna be okay.
So how's your date going?
I can't believe Buffy hasn't brought him home yet. His slut ate him up.
Ay, may question sana?
I made myself some warm milk. You can have it.
Hanay yung singa!
She's shy.
She's lactose.
Sandra, all right?
Looks okay.
Damn him.
What happened?
What do you think happened? Another demon woman was attracted to me. I'm going gay. I've decided I'm turning gay. Willow, game me up. I'm mentally undressing Scott Bakula right now. That's a start, isn't it?
Captain Archer.
What if you just start attracting male demons?
Children, enough.
I need some stylish new clothes.
Certainly.
Oh, enough! There isn't time for fun and games and quips about orientation. These aren't a joke. Girls are going to die. We may die.
I'm ready. I am ready. Hit me with it, guys.
First is back in the mix.
Said it wasn't time for me yet. I should move out.
No, because I'm not ready for you to not be here.
And the principal? How's he fit in?
She's not over him. And she's admitted it now.
You look good.
You're not my mother.
The first has got to him now.
So you're the first.
Would you like to know who killed me?
Is it going to be Spike?
And the people on the subway station?
Who is it?
You met him. You fought at his side.
Spike. Thank you.
Uh-oh. So that's where he's going to come into it. He's going to try and fight Spike to get revenge for his mother. So there we go. Another episode down. And I did enjoy that one a lot. I think it felt more old school, I want to say. Like, I loved how much dialogue the Scoobies had with each other. We had research going on. We had some love interest, the comedy as usual. But I love the fact that we had more Giles and his, I mean, it comes across as humour, but he's being deadly serious when he's panicking about what's to come. And I don't know, I guess it made me feel like the old school Buffy, because he was talking to them like they were kids again, which it very much was at one stage. It was just Giles trying to control these teens that wanted to do their own thing, and they had all these hormones running through them, and he was just shaking his head the majority of the time. So it felt very much like that in this one for me. I do believe that he's deadly serious when he's saying that, you know, social lives and whatnot need to take a second now, because this is definitely coming in first. The first is here to put an end to everything. Very manipulative villain that can be anyone at any time. Yeah, it makes me very, very nervous when we're faced with anyone on their own, because that's when he seems to strike. He did it with Andrew. He's done it with Principal Wood. He's done it with Spike. I mean, yeah, the list goes on. And it is a nerve-wracking thing not knowing what he has planned next. The Xander stuff with the demon, it was comedy in my opinion, and it brought the conversation of how Anya was coping with it and how she felt, and Xander for that matter as well, because he was really opening up about what he did to Anya at the altar and whatnot to this demon. But also the comedy was there because he always dates demons. Like, it's always some demon chick that finds him attractive. He's got his hands full with the history of demon dates that he's been on. Anya was different though. Anya was an ex-demon at the time, and it just felt right. They just seemed to fit, so I do miss them. I really do miss them together. And we know now that Anya's definitely not over it. She's struggling at the thought of Xander being with anybody else but her, and Xander's dealing with the guilt still from leaving her and allowing her to go through that pain, but not being the cause of it and not being able to fix it at the same time. The stuff with Principal Wood was definitely interesting. I like the thought of him being a son of a Slayer, because it opens up a new world to Buffy as well, because she never really considered life after being a Slayer, because she's always been told that the lifespan of a Slayer is very short. So I think she's blocked that side out of her brain to avoid any hurt and upset. So to find Principal Wood and realise that no Slayers can have children, and she was asking really interesting questions as well. I mean, he didn't really know much because his mum died very young. He was only 4, and he's still within the supernatural world because of that as well. He wants to find out who killed his mum. I do wonder if it was Spike. Spike was the first person that came to my mind, and then second I thought maybe it could be Angel or Angelus, more to the point. But I don't know about timelines and stuff. Like, they always confuse me because there is a lot to remember. I would like to see that being explored. I'm sure he's gonna confront Spike. Hopefully doesn't instantly kill him. We get some explanation over what happened, if it was indeed him, if it wasn't. I am kind of relieved though that he isn't just pure evil, because I did, like I've said many times, I wanted to like the guy. So when they started planting these seeds that would suggest him to be an evil dude, relief when he was a hunter was very real. And you could see the excitement in Buffy's face as well. She was so intrigued by it all. But it all came down to her admitting to herself how she really felt or feels about Spike. And she isn't ready for him to move on. Because I can't blame her for being curious how it would be now that he has a soul. Because all that they've known together is quote unquote evil Spike, soulless Spike, more to the point. And we know that he felt huge amounts of feelings for Buffy, like scary to an extent of just crossing the line many times. But he has that soul now, and he has all the memories still. It's not like they wipe that from him when the soul was brought back. So there's a chance that they could really make something happen, and yeah, I'd like to explore that. I really would, because this version of Spike, it does seem really sensitive and caring, and there's a lot of intrigue there for me. And whether or not that's because I've just watched an Angel episode where we deal with Angelus, and they're two very different people, very split personalities. You've got a complete evil sociopath that is out to hurt everyone and anyone, and then you have the most caring soul that would do anything to save those that he loved, extremely loyal. And yeah, they're just two very different people, yet they're both within one body, and it just depends on where the soul lies. So I would like to see Spike with this soul a little bit more, decide from then if I like this Spike, because I've always liked Spike. He's got a lot of charisma, got that bad boy style, he's funny and fearless, and he does have a lot of good qualities as well. But with him being Spike, without a soul, you also can't trust him. He's always going to be out for himself, and yeah, you don't have that conscience there to when you do anything bad. And now that he does have that, they seem like they'd be two different people. So yeah, I want to learn this version of him if we have time. Guys, we're on episode 14. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to say goodbye. And every episode it just gets a little bit harder. Yeah, it's going to be rough. It will be really rough. They've introduced yet another potential. So the group is getting quite big at this point, although we only saw a few of them in this. But the first is trying to wipe out the Slayer line so that they will become extinct and run havoc on the world, I guess. But luckily Andrew did stay loyal on this occasion. It doesn't mean that the first isn't just going to contact someone else and get in their heads. And they suggested that it was going to be Spike at one point, and that's when Spike said, look, I need to move away. I need to be far away from here, because if the first gets to me, I don't know what I'm going to be capable of, especially without the chip in my head. And I don't want that on your conscience as well, because it is Buffy that's decided to remove the chip. Everything was, left to Buffy to decide what was going to happen. Giles, very angry at this decision. I can't say that I blame him for that. But I also, like I said before, I'm glad that Buffy is trusting her gut and not being led by outside factors. Because the good thing about Buffy is she typically works things through on her own. She has that support system around her, but it will always be Buffy's decision at the end of it. She can't be manipulated or anything like that. And I think that's why the group struggled so much when she got with Spike as well. because to them that seemed very out of character. But Buffy always does what she wants to at the end. You can't really tell her what to do, and she typically makes the right call in the end as well. We've got to have faith, guys. Faith. Oh, it's getting good. It's getting good, but very bittersweet, like I always say, it being the last season and all. But I want to thank you all for watching my reaction to this. It is quite late now after a full work day, so I'm completely exhausted, but I did genuinely enjoy that. I get scared every episode that we watch, and I'm still none the wiser on how they're going to choose to end it as well. Maybe a family. They kind of hinted at Buffy being interested in that. I don't know. I just don't know. But it was very good. If you enjoyed my reaction, please give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Like it if you could be so kind. But as always, there's no pressure here. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you would like to as well. All of my links are in the description, so check those out. And I hope to see you all again soon for the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye for now. Before we completely sign off, let's take a comment from the Dat Pack. And today I've chosen Nick. And Nick says, I really didn't like Kennedy relationship. I felt like it was forced. My god, Alison Hannigan was so great at scenes like this. Every time I rewatch these emotional Willow episodes and scenes, they always get to me. Amy became so jealous and so vengeful in the end. She turned into her mother. And you're completely right. If you think about it from way back when Amy was first introduced and she was under the control of her mother, and it was just awful, and Buffy helped her escape that. And now you look where she is at the minute and she's just so toxic, and yeah, like you say, turning into the person that she really didn't want to become. With Kennedy, I don't mind it. I think for me it's because I don't really take it seriously. It's not a serious relationship like Oz was or Tara was. To me, this just feels like a bit of a rebound and a bit of a comfort. And I think that that's okay as well. I think Willow, she deserves that distraction and that fun as well. So yeah, I guess I just don't have that same hatred towards her. I just want Willow to be okay at the end of it. That's my main goal, you know. Thank you so much, Nick, for watching and for leaving your comment. It means a lot to me. And don't forget, guys, if you want to see one of your comments at the end of these videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below, and maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.